Welcome back to Houseless Reactions, where we're always here to have a good time. Yeah! Today, we're going to be checking out 2 true computer horror stories, animated.
I live alone in a small house in Canada. And this all happened about 6.5 years ago.
Let's hear it, man.
I opened my front door one morning to go and get some groceries, and found the strangest thing waiting for me outside. Lying on my doorstep.
It was a bag of poop, huh?
Almost stepped on the damn thing. Who'd put that there, I thought. It was just your generic USB stick. No label or anything. No way to know who it came from.
There's gonna be some freaky-ass video on there, watch. There's gonna be some really freaky.
The device was full of pictures. In fact, nothing but pictures. Dozens of them.
Pictures of you?
I opened the first one and clicked through them in order. The first few were just shots from around town, general places that I recognized. The fourth image was taken on our town's busiest street. In the image,
She doesn't recognize that she's in the picture here?
caught my attention immediately. Me.
Yeah, you.
Crowd, just minding my own business. Well, this was a small town. Was it just a coincidence that I was in the picture?
No, you got a stalker, lady.
Taken on the same day. Again, it was taken in our town. Again, I was in it. The photographer was closer to me this time. Whoever had taken these pictures of me, I hadn't noticed them at the time.
The last picture, he's gonna be right up on her, watch.
Locations around town. Then, something more chilling. A photo of a house. My house.
Her house.
It was nighttime in the image, and the living room light was on. I clicked through to the next picture. It was another image of my house, this time taken even closer.
Watching you watch TV, girl, you better watch it.
I could tell from the clothes I was wearing that it had been taken the night before. I had no idea that somebody had been outside watching me.
You got a stalker, girl.
Photo after photo of me inside my house, taken from just outside my window.
Wait till you find out why he's taking pictures. Probably.
Unable to see that somebody was watching me from out there. I couldn't see them, but they could see me, clear as day. Didn't even need to use the flash on their camera. After 20 or so photos of just me inside my house.
They're doing a good job with their eyes. Look how terrified her eyes are.
The man, or woman, or whoever was taking these pictures of me, had been inside my house the night before.
I would be freaking out right now. Once they're in your house, that's the line.
After I'd gone to sleep. Photos of my kitchen, of my dining area, my stairwell, and several taken as the unknown person ascended my stairs.
All the way up to her bedroom? Oh my god.
And started to run wild with thoughts about who had been following me. Had I wronged someone in the past? Said the wrong thing to the wrong guy?
Maybe it's just her ex-boyfriend.
Was this just some weirdo who'd decided to target me? Were they armed when they came to pay me a visit? Whatever the case, somebody had come inside my house at night and taken pictures of all of the rooms, including
the computer that you're at right now.
Of me, fast asleep in my bed, totally oblivious to the person in my home. The final image was just of a handwritten note, framed in close-up.
That'd be funny if it was like her dad or something playing a prank on her, wouldn't it?
Never hide a spare key under your doormat.
Oh, wow. That kind of freaked me out right there, man. Never hide a spare key underneath your doormat. Woo.
This all took place a couple of years back. I was walking my dog through a local park late one night and decided to take a little break on one of the park benches. I sat down and immediately felt something under my butt. It was a USB flash drive, which had either been forgotten or abandoned by somebody.
I wouldn't even do anything with that, man. That ain't yours. Leave it alone.
Nobody did, so I just put it in my pocket. Like I said, it was late at night, so the park's lost and found area was closed. I planned to head back there in the morning before work and hand it over.
You're gonna look at what's on that drive. Come on, curiosity killed the cat, and that's probably what's gonna kill you here, looking at that drive.
As I sat at home, my curiosity got the better of me, and I decided to take a quick look at what was on the USB.
Told ya!
I plugged it into my computer and checked its contents. Strange. There was only
Never click anything that says Little Black Book.
things. Some poor schmuck must have lost this thing after its first use. The file was simply titled Little Black Book.
You don't want to open that. Don't open that file.
I opened the document.
Of course you did.
It was just a large collection of names, addresses, and numbers. Mr. X, Tudor Hill Drive, 52,750. Mrs. Y, Springfield Avenue, 47,300. Dr. Z, Deacon Street, 52,200.
If I had to guess, that's like a bookie's log, right? That's probably what she found.
50 names and addresses in total. At least 25 of them have been highlighted.
You don't want to mess with those gambling types, man. She's gonna get her legs broken.
Strange. Why would someone go through the trouble of making an Excel file with all this information in it, then saving it onto an empty USB as the only file? Were these someone's clients? Someone's friends? I had no idea. And what were the numbers next to each name supposed to mean? They were all...
I would throw that drive away and act like I've never found it, wouldn't you guys?
And I decided to dig a little deeper.
Of course she's gotta dig a little deeper. See, this is why people die. Leave stuff alone, people. Leave it alone.
It looked like these really were real people and their real addresses.
YouTuber that eats Burger King. I like that description.
Mr. X. That's when things took a darker turn. Mr. X was indeed a real person, and the address listed was indeed his. But he had passed away a few years back under mysterious circumstances.
He owed the bookie money, so the bookie did him.
And all the other names listed in red on the document. They'd all perished, either under mysterious circumstances or through some sort of unfortunate accident. Starting to worry that this USB might have belonged to someone in the cleanup business, so to speak, I began to put the pieces of the puzzle together and figured I knew what the numbers next to each name meant.
The amount they owed.
Contracted for. This was a hit list.
Oh, it's a hit list.
I immediately called up the authorities and handed the USB over to them, telling them where I'd found it.
That is pretty scary. I would be tripping out if I found a hit list, wouldn't you guys? Comment below if you'd wig out from that.
Had somebody left the USB on the bench intentionally for somebody else to come and collect? Or had it simply fallen out of the owner's pocket? I still don't know. Probably never will.
I think you messed up the deal. You weren't supposed to pick up that drive.
Those 5 minutes I waited around. It was dark. The park was completely empty. And the owner or collector really wouldn't have wanted that USB to fall into somebody else's hands.
Yeah, I would not turn that in. I would play dumb. Protect yourself. Okay, guys, so that was 2 computer horror stories animated. I thought those 2 stories were pretty good. To tell you the truth, I was expecting more like the other horror animes we've watched. I expected to see a killer, but I mean, those were still very interesting. I'd be pretty scared to find some of that stuff on a USB drive, and I definitely would not turn it in after finding that stuff, would you guys? If you enjoyed my video today, go ahead and smash that like button. That greatly helps out the YouTube algorithm. If you'd like to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button so you'll be up to date with all my great videos. I want to thank you guys for joining me today on Houseless Reactions, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright guys, bye!